Hello and welcome to another great example of a parts exchange runabout which was simply too nice to let go. And this car is seriously impressive in terms of what its engine in particular is capable of, because this is of course an ST line version of the Ford Fiesta. It hardly needs explaining how massively popular the Fiesta continues to be and always has been, but what that means is a 1 litre petrol EcoBoost engine. At the same time, that 1 litre engine, not exactly the engine size which you would associate with performance, gives you 140 horsepower and, even more impressively, 140 foot-pounds of torque as well. What that means in practice though is surprisingly good performance for a runabout and incredibly good fuel economy, as well as a laughable road tax of £20 a year. To go back to the fuel economy though, these can average up to 63 to the gallon, and on a motorway run as high as 72, which is incredible as a practical daily driver. On top of that, there's the price. This particular car is under £7,500 with not only a 2-owner history from brand new in 2016, but 17,000 less miles as well than the average for one of these on the market at only 45,000. In addition to being that 1 litre EcoBoost, it is of course a manual model, so you have that proper driver's car experience. And speaking to those 2 owners, its most recent keeper has had the car since it was only 14 months old, so clearly it has served them very, very well. Speaking to how well they've taken care of it, it has a full 7-stamp service history behind it. In fact, it was most recently serviced in July, barely 500 miles ago, along with an MOT until July of next year with no advisories whatsoever. It still has its original book pack and 2 keys as well. So across the board, if you are looking for a great looking, very impressive in terms of its tech, all-round daily driver with that manual gearbox, 1 litre turbo engine, of course great space for a car in its class, and a fantastic price tag with low deposit finance on top, if you so chose, well, it ticks every box if you are looking for a practical daily runabout. So then, if you would like to get in contact about this particular ST line Fiesta, of course, you could send us an email to the address shown here on screen, or of course give us a call on 01749 871 155, or alternately on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.